Welcome back to another episode of Squawk on the Block, Falcons. I'm Haley.
And I'm Jada. Hey, are you going to prom this year?
I sure am. I asked my best friend to be my date, but it was difficult thinking of how to bring it up.
I'm sure everyone struggles talking to their soon-to-be date. However, Jacob has some pretty unique pickup lines to break the ice.
Ah, high school. A time of love, sadness, angst, and stress. We can all use a bit of love in our lives during this trying time, but sometimes we just need a little help. Here are some expert pickup lines to help you get a date to the prom. I'm not a photographer, but I could picture you and me together. Is your left eye broken because you've been looking right all day?
Oh my god.
See ya. You know, you're a 9 and I'm the one you need.
That is so bad.
Hey, you know, they call me a fat penguin because I'm so good at breaking the ice.
Oh my gosh.
With these expertly crafted pickup lines, you are guaranteed a date to the prom. And if you're already in a relationship, feel free to use these instead of an overpriced promposal. I'm Jacob Weston with Squawk on the Block.
Those were really impressive.
Do you know what else is impressive? How food trucks get so much business around Fort Mill from teens, adults, and even children.
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, you have my attention. Here's Jess with more on that delicious treat.
With the weather getting warmer and school getting closer to the end, many are looking for a refreshing treat for the summer that is fun to enjoy with their friends. You can find this right here in Fort Mill at the Maui Acai food truck.
The acai is very popular where I'm from. I'm from Ecuador. The acai grows on the palms of Amazonian in Brazil. And I started mixing it at home, and my 14-year-old loves it, and she kind of talked me into the business of the acai.
Here at Maui's, you can get your acai with a variety of different fruits and toppings. You can order from the menu or make a specialty bowl. One of their best sellers is the Nutty Bowl.
It's pretty much what you want. We are here to please our customers and serve you with the high quality and that you guys demand on us. We have our signature bowls, which is up in the menus. We have our Aloha Bowl, Hawaiian Bowl, Nutty Bowl, but we give customers the flexibility to change it the way they want. As long as you substitute in a topping for a topping, it's no extra cost.
As you can see, there's a lot of different steps that go into making each bowl just right for every customer to put a smile on their face.
I like coming here because it's really good and I hang out with my friends. And my favorite thing to order is the Nutty Bowl because I like peanut butter and Nutella.
Maui's is located on 875 Promenade Walk here in Fort Mill. You can stay up to date by following their Instagram at Maui Acai with an _ after. Don't forget to stop by soon to pick up a tasty treat. You won't regret it. For Squawk on the Block, I'm Jess.
Who knew a food truck could be somewhat healthy?
I guess you could say Fort Mill is very grateful.
On another note, didn't you say you were going with your best friend to prom?
Yeah, but my promposal took forever to make. They are difficult to plan out and find, especially when you're limited on time.
Well, luckily I have found 3 quick, cute, and easy ways to ask your prom date to a night you'll always remember. When you think of prom, you think of lights, dancing, and beautiful dresses. However, no one ever thinks of the preparation it takes to create such a special night. There is always stress about finding the perfect place for pictures, dinners, and after parties. But what about the perfect way to ask your significant other to be your prom date? Fortunately, I've found some promposals that are easy, don't take long, and guaranteed to make your hopefully new prom date happy. Our first promposal combines a cute idea with a thoughtful one. First, find out your partner's favorite song, then you can use the album name to creatively ask out your partner. You can decorate this poster with art and images off the album cover. Next, you can use your partner's hobbies to come up with a unique way and a perfect time to ask them. For example, use the sport they play and ask them after practice or on game day. Catch them off guard and catch a date to prom. Another great idea is to take a tasty treat and turn it into a clever way to ask your partner to prom. Donuts are a great way to do this and provide various options. Put some in a box and pop the question in a fun way. Those are only a few of many promposal ideas that are easy and quick to make. Good luck, and I hope this helped. For Squawk on the Block, I'm Jada Queenan.
Thank goodness you showed us those ideas. I'll definitely have to remember them for next time.
Me too. Now we're ready to dance the night away with our dates.
But I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Well, luckily, Phoebe has a checklist so that no one forgets anything, and we are all ready for prom.
Prom season is here. Most of us have taken care of the big details for prom, like finding a dress, ordering a tuxedo, and most importantly, organizing people to go with. But there are the little details that cause us to stress, so here is a checklist for some of those. Boys, we all know the most important thing about prom night is what you show up in. Have you figured out what kind of car you're driving? Girls can take up to 5 hours getting ready for prom, and boys take a solid 30 minutes, so us girls are expecting you to pick us up in a shiny, clean car. Hair is a big factor for prom. Girls, if you're not capable of doing your own hair, plan now to get it done by a professional or just to get it done by a friend or family member.
The trends nowadays are kind of still, curls, braids, something like sweet and romantic because it's still, a younger crowd.
Once you have your appointment, make sure that you have your prom hair picked out and make sure that it's in style for 2019.
Nothing's too early to get prepared for prom, especially slots will start filling up really quick and you might not get the stylist you want, you might not get the time that you want. So I always say, as soon as you know the day of your prom, if you can book something, it's good to do. So then it's better safe than sorry.
The next thing on the checklist for boys is dinner reservations. I'm guessing that your dates or moms probably already did this for you, but for the classy original boys, let's see you make the dinner reservation at least 2 weeks before prom, and try to go somewhere a little classier than Waffle House. If your dates are putting in the effort to dress up, treat them like royalty. I know we all have our favorite places to go get our nails done, so girls, make sure to schedule that appointment in advance or just get your nails done a couple days before prom. Boys, it's flower time. Let's see you order the corsage and boutonniere. Make sure that the color of the flowers match yours and your date's outfits. Don't wait until last minute.
If you already have your dress and you already know what color your date is wearing, it's a good time to go ahead and get it ordered. If you're looking for a prom corsage the day of the prom, your selection is going to be very limited. Hopefully, we've never really had to turn someone away, but if you have a special color that you would want, you're probably going to have to settle for white at the last minute.
So we all know that girls have to have a tan, even though there's no possible way to get a real tan in April. If you're planning to get somewhat of a real tan, I'd start going to the tanning bed now. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you can always get a spray tan a couple days before prom. Or you can always order the $15 fake bake off of Amazon and look tan without spending too much money. Prom can be a stressful time, or you can learn how to do things early and just stress about looking good the day of. I hope these tips help. P.S. Don't forget to buy your tickets and don't forget to actually bring them to prom. This has been another episode of Phoebe's Fits. For Squawk on the Block, I'm Phoebe Howie.
Now I definitely feel ready, and it makes me so much more excited for my last prom.
Me too. I'm just ready to see everyone smooth on the dance floor. We have some very gifted students at Nation Ford.
Speaking of gifted students at NAFO, Wyatt gets the chance to learn more about a student in particular.
This is Blake Elder. He's one of NAFO's many musically talented students. Blake is taking on the big task of creating his own first album.
I have been creating music for about, I would say, 5 years. I've been telling people I'm going to make an album for 3 years, and I'm going to finally do it. And now we're halfway through.
It's hard to believe Blake got his start in this very room. Blake will be releasing his new album in June. He's made huge strides in such a short amount of time.
I just helped him refine his technique a little bit, clear up some things, and I hope that I took the things that he already knew how to do and helped him do them a little bit better or expand his knowledge of them and connect some of the isolated things that he knew into some more.
For Squawk on the Block, this is Wyatt Lamont.
That's all we have for this episode, Falcons. I'm Haley.
And I'm Jada. We'll see you next time.